Welcome to White Shadows. Today I am going to tell you the spookiest ghost ship stories from around the world, so buckle up your chairs and turn on the lights. The first ship name is Octavius. Although the warming temperatures of the Earth have made the Northwest Passage navigable, it remains a challenging route. This was not always the case. In the 17th and 18th centuries, the search for the elusive passage claimed the lives of many ambitious sailors. Driven by the desire to find an alternative trade route to Asia, these explorers often found their ships trapped in Arctic ice, sealing their fate in the Great White North. Among the many vessels to meet such a fate was the Octavius, but it was the eerie discoveries aboard that made its story particularly chilling. The three-masted schooner set sail from England in 1761 and was later discovered off the coast of Greenland in 1775. The ship's captain had made the ill-fated decision to attempt a return voyage via the then impassable Northwest Passage, a route that modern vessels like the superyacht Rose Hardy have since successfully navigated. When 5 men boarded the derelict ship in 1775, they were met with a ghostly scene. Below deck, the entire 28-man crew lay frozen to death. Most haunting of all was the captain himself, found seated at his desk, pen in hand, as though frozen in time while writing in the ship's logbook. The last entry was dated 1762, revealing that the Octavius and her crew had been lost at sea for 13 years before being found, preserved in icy stillness. The next ship name is SS Aurang Medan. The story of the SS Aurang Medan is one of the most infamous ghost ship legends, steeped in mystery and speculation. According to the tale, in 1947, a cargo ship off the coast of Indonesia transmitted a chilling distress call. All officers, including captain, are dead lying in chart room and bridge. Possibly whole crew dead. Moments later, a second, even more unsettling message was sent. I die. When rescue workers finally boarded the ship, they were met with a horrific scene. The entire crew was found dead, their bodies grotesquely contorted and their arms outstretched as if trying to fend off an unseen threat. Strangely, there were no signs of physical injury. Before any investigation could be conducted, a fire broke out in the engine room, forcing the rescuers to abandon ship. The SS Aurang Medan eventually sank, taking its grim secret to the depths of the ocean. However, later reports cast doubt on this eerie narrative. A 1948 newspaper article claimed that a survivor attributed the deaths to a leak of the ship's hazardous cargo, sulfuric acid. Adding to the skepticism, the SS Aurang Medan does not appear in Lloyd's registry, a comprehensive record of ships, leading many to believe that the tale is nothing more than maritime folklore. Moving on to next one, the ship name is Mary Celeste. No collection of ghost ship legends would be complete without the tale of the brigantine Mary Celeste. Her fate has become a maritime mystery, fueled in part by a short story from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes. What is known is that the Mary Celeste set sail from New York on November 7, 1872, bound for Genoa with a cargo of industrial alcohol. Nearly a month later, on December 5th, she was spotted adrift between the Azores and Portugal by another brigantine, the Dei Grazia, which was also crossing the Atlantic. Captain David Morehouse of the Dei Grazia, who was acquainted with Captain Benjamin Briggs of the Mary Celeste and regarded him as a skilled sailor, found the situation suspicious. He dispatched a boarding party to investigate. The crew of the Dei Grazia found the Mary Celeste abandoned but still seaworthy, with no sign of the captain, his wife, their young daughter, or the 7 crew members. Captain Morehouse decided to split his crew, sailing the Mary Celeste to Gibraltar in hopes of a salvage reward. To this day, The disappearance of Captain Briggs, his family, and crew remains a mystery. Theories abound, ranging from sudden abandonment due to bad weather or fear of explosion from leaking alcohol fumes, to more sinister possibilities like piracy or mutiny. However, no definitive explanation has ever been confirmed, and the fate of those aboard the Mary Celeste continues to be one of the most enduring maritime enigmas. The fourth ship name is the Flying Dutchman. The most iconic ghost ship in maritime folklore is undoubtedly the Flying Dutchman. According to legend, this cursed vessel is doomed to sail the seas for eternity, unable to make port. The origins of the tale date back to the 17th century, with the ship's captain said to have been inspired by stories of Baron Fock, a Dutch mariner known for his astonishingly fast voyages from the Netherlands to Java, so fast that rumors spread he had made a pact with the devil. Sightings of the Flying Dutchman are said to occur during stormy weather, and the ship's appearance is considered an ill omen for those who encounter her. One of the most famous reported sightings came from King George V, who claimed to have seen the ghostly ship all aglow while sailing through Australia's Bass Strait. The legend of the Flying Dutchman has since become a popular motif in literature, art, and film. It inspired Richard Wagner's opera of the same name and was later featured in the 2006 film Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Don't go anywhere. The next ship I'm going to tell you about is Gienseng. The fate of the Gienseng's crew remains a mystery, as does the ship's origin. In 2006, the 80-meter tanker was spotted adrift off the coast of Queensland, Australia, abandoned and too damaged to be of any practical use. No one has been able to determine where the ship came from, who its crew was, or what it was doing in that part of the ocean. The Gienseng bore no identifying marks, and since it was never reported missing, authorities were unable to trace its ownership. This lack of information led to speculation that the ship had been involved in illegal activities, such as drug smuggling or unlicensed fishing operations. Eventually, the Gienseng was towed out to sea and scuttled. Despite its destruction, the ship's sudden and unexplained appearance continues to fuel fascination, making it a modern symbol of the eerie allure of ghost ships. The last one is HMS Resolute. HMS Resolute was a British Royal Navy ship discovered adrift and abandoned off the coast of Baffin Island in the Canadian Arctic in 1854. Originally sent to search for the missing expedition of Sir John Franklin and to locate the then frozen Northwest Passage, HMS Resolute faced a similar fate. Trapped in an ice floe, the ship was abandoned by its crew, who were never seen again. When the ghostly vessel was rediscovered in 1855, an eerie scene awaited the boarding party. The captain's cabin was untouched, with a teapot, a Bible, and glasses filled with liquor still on the desk. A British flag had been draped over the chair of the ship's commander, Captain Kellett. HMS Resolute was eventually retrieved and later retired in 1879. Her timbers were repurposed to create the Resolute Desk, a symbol of enduring history that has been used by nearly every American president in the Oval Office since the 19th century. Other ghost ships which have similar eerie stories behind are the SS Valencia, the yacht Seijo, the Carroll A. Deering, the High Aim 6, the SS Bachimo,